Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can see here, I'm really excited to do this video for you guys. Today we're talking about the Bhaptics suit, the one that just came out here. As you guys are looking at, the Tacsuit Pro, and we're also going to be taking a look at the TacSleeve as well. Now, for those of you guys who have been following me on the channel, you guys know I used to have one of these, and you know, it was the original one that came out, so it wasn't last version, because this is now, I believe this is their third generation. They had the first one that came out, which is the one I had, and then they had the second one that came out, and then the third, which is this one. And I'm really excited to check this out because I'm basically 2 generations behind, and that's usually how I like to do tech products sometimes if I'm paying for them myself, is to jump in every other generation and see, and that's usually when you get the most amount of improvements. But more so is the old one that I had actually, unfortunately, completely broke on me after 6 years. It wasn't charging anymore. Now, obviously, I could have gotten a battery replacement because those had battery replacements that you could have gotten for those. But at that point, I was like, you know what? It's been 5 years. It's that time to check out the new versions, see what they do and stuff like that. So I figured, hey, let's do it. And those videos are still on my channel when I reviewed the Bhaptics back a few years ago when I had that version. But this one, I'm really, really excited about. Like, I didn't have the audio haptic feedback before. So with these suits here, even if the game doesn't fully support haptic integration, which there are now over 200 games that do, you can still use the audio haptic to haptic feedback mod that makes it work, you know, with it when you connect it to your Quest and stuff. So that's really something I'm really looking forward to trying because I didn't have it on the previous version. There's also a lot more native games that now work on the Quest because this suit works with PCVR and the Quest. Back when I had the original one, there was only a handful of games that work on the Quest. There's now a lot more to try, just like there is on PC. They still need to work on getting, you know, faster integration with companies, in my opinion. I see that like Contractor Showdown is one that a lot of people have been asking for that's not on there. That's a hugely popular game. So hopefully that's something that they keep pursuing. They have been releasing a few every now and then, so it's not like they've gone silent. They did release one, I think it was Vendetta Forever that may have gotten it in December. I can't remember off the top of my head, but we'll take a look at that stuff here in a minute. But yeah, and then you got the TacSleeve. So this is really cool. So obviously this is the one that goes on your chest, so you can feel, you know, all the different points when you get shot from the back and the front and stuff like that, which is the whole point, to add that greater immersion. And then you also had the TacSleeve here. Yeah, you put on your arms right here, so you know when you shoot your gun, you kind of feel the recoil, for example, or when you're playing boxing, you actually feel the punches, you know, stuff like that. That kind of integrate into this. So again, really excited to take a look at this and unbox it, and you know, do my first impressions. So let's go ahead and get into the video.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a brekkie is the gaming tech. Gaming tech is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
All right, guys, let's start off with the simple one here. Let's start off with the TacSleeve here and open this up. This arrived via DHL straight from China. It only took a few days to get here, so it wasn't that bad. Sometimes things from China take a long time to get here, but this one was shipped DHL Express, and I got it within, you know, a few days after it shipped, because it took like 2 weeks to get here because they ran out of stock. So just keep that in mind. But you can see the Bhaptics logo there with the TacSleeves as we open this up. Here is the product fitting guide. It tells you right here how to fit it. Loosen the main strap by detaching the Velcro. Wear the device on your arm and then pull the main strap to adjust to fit. So really, really simple here. We'll show you that in a minute. Definitely pretty nice packaging here. Unlock a new dimension of experience is what this little plastic thing says there, as you guys are looking at. And these are a lot more comfortable than the original ones from what I heard, so I'm excited for that too, because the original ones were not the most comfortable thing in the world when it comes to these over here. So I'm excited to see how much more comfortable those are over prolonged use. Assuming here we have the charger for it. We got a little Bhaptics sticker here, Bhaptics instruction manual, which we'll put to the side. And then, of course, we got the USB-C cable for each one of them that we'll leave here as well. We'll put that there. And we'll put this back in the box here. So that's everything that's in there. Let's put that here to the side, and let's take a look at these real quick before we move on. So this has a really nice feel to it. Really, really nice. And it has like a nice cushiony feel, so you kind of just put it on your arm and then kind of just adjust the strap like this. Adjusting it on where you want it to be, something like that. So it's really simple to put in and out of your hand. It's got the USB-C charger there on the bottom there, so you can plug it in with the USB-C cable to charge them up. But yeah, they basically go on like this. And you kind of adjust them a little bit. You pull them. It's definitely made much better than the version I have. I can tell just because not only does it feel good right now, obviously you got to put it through its paces when you're playing, but it has a nice, it's a lot less chunkier than the old version was, and it has this nice plushy material on the arms, which definitely makes it more comfortable. We'll have to see how it works in prolonged use, but these fit pretty nicely so far, and they're really easy to get in and out, as you guys are seeing me here. I did it right here on camera. So these are nice. I can't wait to try these out here. For now, we will put these to the side as we take a look at the main event here, which is the Tacsuit Pro. Really, really excited about this. It has a nice dial on the front on this new version to adjust the intensity of the haptic suit, which my old one definitely didn't have. It has that audio jack on the back, like I was talking about, that my old one didn't have. So really excited for those features. And just to get back into this suit, because it's been a while since I actually, used this, because they didn't have a lot of games that supported it. So I kind of got lost in the shuffle a couple years ago. And then it stopped working on me, so even more so. But now we're back in full frame here with their newest version again, 2-generation jump for me, and really excited to try this with Beat Saber, for example, that has a mod that I'm excited to try out, and a couple of other games as well. Nice packaging again as you open this up with a little plastic insert right here on the top to keep everything protected. Let's see what we have here. We have a nice little pamphlet. Again, it says unlock the new dimension. There you go. We have that. Let's go ahead and put that to the side here. We have Bhaptics. Without haptics, it's just meh. So they have all these stickers that you can have right here. That's pretty cool. We'll put that to the side. And this suit, just by looking at it right now, already has a much premium look than the other version. And that's a lot. That's exactly what a lot of people have said. It has this little wake up the Tacsuit from sleep mode by plugging it into the charger. So big thing that just tells you plug it into the charger because it's in sleep mode, because it's probably sitting in a box in a while. But just looking at this, it's much more premium than the other version here. So you can see this right here as it looks like there, and then you can see the back. I'll do a close-up on the suit here in a minute to show you guys this stuff up close. But nice premium look. I love the dial here in the front. That gives it a nice, more premium look as well. We got the back here where the USB-C plugs in and the audio jack plugs in there. Nice little hook here to be able to hang it up, which is a nice touch because I'm definitely going to be hanging mine up. Nice mesh material here on the back, but we'll do a close-up of this in a minute. But that feels really, really nice and much more premium than before, than the other version I had. But that's kind of expected when you're going 2 generations up. We got a couple of boxes here. Let's just take a look at what's in them. Obviously, one's going to be a charger. So let's see what we have here. Again, more instruction booklets here. So we'll put that to the side. Looks like we got our little Bluetooth receiver here, 5.3. So if your computer doesn't have it, it does come with a nice USB receiver that you should use with that. And then, of course, the USB-C cable for that one as well. All the USB-C cables are the same. So unless if you're charging them all at the same time, you probably don't need them all right off the bat. But it's nice that they include one for each one, considering that these days, half the time you don't get anything like that, even though you do need to supply your own block because it just comes with the USB-C cable, not a block, it looks like. So that's still on your own. And then this last box here is the audio cable that I was talking about that lets you use this, with audio to audio haptic feedback on the Quest, which is really cool. So it comes with this nice little cable here, nice little splitter, so you can still plug in headphones and stuff like that to your Oculus. So you plug this end to here, this end to that, and then this end to the other one. So really, really cool. Like I said, that I have now the ability to play haptic games, and that's the same thing with like PC games, because the haptic feedback suit, even though it's mainly made for VR, some people are using it just to play regular PC games. And for those types of games, if they don't have it, this is obviously really useful. I never got to see any of that stuff with the original one because it just didn't have the audio feedback. So that's really nice as well. So let's take a look at this stuff a little bit up close so you guys can take a look at it. All right, guys, so here is the TacSleeve here as you guys are looking at. Here's an up close shot of this. Really, really nice looking one. It's a lot smaller than the other one, which makes it, easier to put on, more comfortable. Has the nice rubber, nice membrane on the back that feels really comfortable when you press on it and stuff like that. Really easy to put in and out thanks to the Velcro strap that it has, like I showed you guys before. So this has a nice premium look to it, much better than my older version. I wish I still had it to kind of compare and show it to you guys, but you'll have to take my word for it. And then we also have the suit here up close and personal. Check this out. Nice little rubber in the front here to kind of protect it, which is really nice. And you can see here as the zipper here in the front when you put it on. So that's really nice as well. Flipping it over to the back here, you got this nice little TacSleeve here on the back. And then here is the actual control unit, I guess you can call it, on the back. There's the audio jack that I was talking about, the connector, and then USB-C charger there on the back as well to charge the actual unit. You can see that the straps here that this thing uses is also really easy to get to and kind of adjust. You have it right here for adjustability depending on how big you need to make this, and then it kind of snaps on, so that's all there. And again, the main event here is, well, the fact that it's new and has, you know, new technology, and the pressure points that they have on here. There's 32 of them on here, kind of showcase what this thing can do with the new generation that they've made. And then this have the dialed sensitivity up here as well. So really looking forward to trying this out and connecting it all up. So might as well get to it. Let's go ahead and charge these up and come back and see how these work. Now, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly the app that I have on PC, which is where we're going to start. We're going to test a couple of games on the PC, and then we'll do the Quest as well. Keep in mind that this does also work with the PlayStation VR 2. You can download the mobile app on your phone and pair it that way and play it with the PlayStation VR 2. That will be a separate video that I do on this, but just know that it is compatible with PlayStation VR 2. Not a lot of compatible games on there, but there are some. Again, we'll talk about that in a different video, but majority of the games that you can play are on Quest right now or on PC. And this is on the Quest, you download the Bhaptics app as well. And on PC, you also need the Bhaptics as well. Here's the app that I'm talking about right here, for example. And you can see the experiences. You can explore them. You can see the latest games that are on here. You can see Vendetta Forever, I was right, is the one that's on Quest that was recently done. You got Epic Roller Coasters, Panzer Dragoon Remake. You can see all the different games and where they're from. You can see if it's on Steam, if it's on Quest, or if it's on Steam, PlayStation VR 2, and Quest. So they're all kind of here letting you know all the different games that are kind of compatible with this thing as you go through this list here. And you can go to the top and obviously search if you need to. You can also, you know, sort it by which platform it's on, which, if it's a native or mod. If it's native, you don't have to do anything. When it's a mod, you have to usually download something to the game and copy some folders over and stuff like that, and it does tell you what to do depending on the game. Here you can sort by the device that you have and stuff like that, and the genre. So that's really cool that you can do all that. Then you got the audio haptic stuff that I was talking about, audio to haptic on PC. A lot of them have different profiles for certain ones that people have made. So you could just plug it in and let the Bhaptics do its own thing and kind of mimic what it wants. But some people have created different profiles. Like this one here is for Trombone Champ Unflattened, for example, that you can kind of use that suggests the intensity for 100. It tells you what to do, what it's recommended for, and that this is for the Quest 3 wired haptic feedback. That's how it was tested. So it's really cool. They have all of these different ones that you can use. You can see they have Resident Evil here, and again, it will show you how it's adjusting everything. It will tell you what to do. I suggest the best to be at 25% in that mobile, and it will show you what it's for. If you change the RMS strength level to 75, you can play it with a 9 to 15 with the Quest audio. You can feel the wind, the shots, the reload weapon, the attack, take damage, motor vehicle. So really, really cool. So even games that aren't natively supported still have these haptic profiles. Now, they're not going to be as good as obviously being either having a mod or being full support, because that's impossible. But, you know, it is better than nothing. You can even sort by, you know, the most popular. Asgard's Wrath has one here. So these are definitely better than nothing, and it lets you at least feel some things while using it for games that don't support it. You can see people's comments. You can feel it, blah, blah, blah. So again, I definitely would rather play with it than having nothing, but the idea and the goal is to get native support, or at least a mod working. Obviously, Quest needs to more than likely be native, because most people aren't going to be manipulating files on the Quest. On PC, you have more flexibility that you can kind of do all those mods. Here you can start pairing your actual controllers here, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. So you can see these are actually all charged up. They actually came charged, which is really nice. You can see that green means fully charged, so these are ready to go, and so is this one. And the way that you start the pairing process on here is you just kind of hold this down. You can see how it's spinning right now. It is now in pairing mode when you see that blue. First of all, I love the LED lights on the front. It makes it really easy to know what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and look for that on the PC. And there you go. You can see it is now plugged in. It found it all by itself. Once I plugged in that little Bluetooth dongle that it came with, it installed that automatically. And then I came into the app and it's just here. And now it's telling me I could do a feedback test. You can unpair it. You can adjust the sensitivity, feedback on the front LED, haptic notification, wired, button lock, all that stuff. turn off after 1 hour of no use, which is nice in case you forget. And you can see it's charging and it's at 94%. So it's almost fully charged. You can see the firmware version that's on there, 1.0.2, which is nice. So let's go ahead and pair these as well. So you just hold the button on the front. It starts rumbling and shaking. It will also turn blue as it's doing right now, waiting to be in pairing mode. You can see it found it already right here at the bottom of the application right there. You can see it's paired, and that's the left sleeve right there. So that's all connected and ready to go. And you can see that they're now all connected on the app there. You got the left and the right one. You can see it's at 100% battery, which is how it came. You can see the firmware version on both is 1.0.1. And you can see that this is basically fully charged at 98%. So we're gonna go ahead and do Beat Saber first. As you can see, when you click on a game in the library, it will tell you exactly what you need to do in a guide to actually get the mod working, because as it says here, this is a mod to the game, not actual, integration natively. If it was native, you wouldn't have to do anything but run the game. But since it's not, it's going to require a mod, and you'll need to do something, and here it's telling you what you need to do. So we got that all set, so let's go ahead and try it. When Beat Saber launches, it like rumbles a little bit, so you know it's working, because as soon as Beat Saber launches, you can feel it rumble right off the top. Here we go, I can feel it rumbling. Oh wow. The intensity of this is crazy. You could feel it all over your body. All over the rumbling of the hands. My whole entire chest is rumbling to this right now. And you can feel each slice. You feel every single slice and the beat of this. It is intense. Way more intense than the last suit I had, that's for sure. I mean, I've never played Beat Saber with the last suit, but this feels like the intensity's cranked up a notch. This feels insane in here. I can't wait to try custom songs. I'm not trying it now because I don't want this video to get flagged, but yeah, you could feel all of that. You can feel that on your arms as you're slicing each one, so I could feel that on the right. Oh, I just messed up because I was talking. But like when you slice on the left, it only makes noise on the left, like only the vibration, so it is in sync. Because right now it's only making it on the right, now the left, now both. So it's all, and then when the beat drops, then the beat starts feeling on your chest and on the back of it. So you got the music rhythm going on your chest, and then the slicing of the blocks going on your hands. So it's just like a whole trip of playing this game in a whole new way. Speaking of feeling the music right now. Yeah, this is really cool. Really, really cool how that all feels. Ooh, that vibration at the end there kind of just like took it over. But let's go ahead and get out of Beat Saber here. Yeah, the intensity was only at a 1x, so you can see I could have dialed the intensity up to 2, which is crazy. I'm looking at the menu here, so you can see you can adjust the intensity like crazy. But that was already intense as hell. So we're gonna try a different game here. Let's go ahead and try one of the ones that's actually natively supported, that I don't have to do anything with, just to see. And you can see, like I was talking about before, you can just sort by here as I'm looking at it on the PC. You can even put what it's available on. So I'll just say Steam VR to make things easy, and do it that way instead. So you can see Arizona Sunshine is one of them. The remake, which is good. You have Breachers, which is really popular. Arizona Sunshine 2, which is great. Crossfire Sierra Squad is a fun one. So let's actually just do Crossfire Sierra Squad. I like that game. So let's just take a look at this one here. Look for Crossfire Sierra Squad. Seems like it. There's nothing to do with this one, so. Oh yeah, because that's right. I sorted it by native, not by the other one. So yeah, we're good. So simple as that. Let's go ahead. We got this dialed up. Let's go ahead and launch Crossfire Sierra Squad and see how this goes here. I'm excited. This game is fun and perfect game to play this. And it's also not a game that's on the quest, so it shows you guys a different experience than what you can see on the quest because this game's not on there. Oof, there goes the vibration right in the beginning, so you know it's working as it gets, like, intensified. Oh, you can feel it right here in the main menu. My hand is as I'm shooting that gun. Let's try an assault rifle to see how this works. So, if I shoot this, you can feel it on the gun. So, because I have this hand on the weapon, I felt it, but if I just do this, see, I only feel it on my right hand now, but if I put this on my left and hold it together like you should, now you feel it on both. It's really cool. I'm excited to feel like what it feels like to get shot. But this feels good. You can feel the rumble on your hand. The intensity is crazy. Like, obviously when you're shooting the gun, nothing is happening on your chest. You're only feeling it on these arm things because that's how, that's how it should be, obviously. So, it feels really good. Yeah, you feel nothing on your chest. Just the arm, so. Really, really cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and see what we do now, shall we? Episode 3. Story campaign. Let's do it. We'll play a little bit of it. We don't have to do the whole thing depending on how long it takes, but...
idea. Carlos mustn't have shared this information. There is someone behind them. It's Nikolai, a blacklist official in the Escazia
area. You can feel this when you get closer to your chest and you pick up the gun. Since it's on your chest, you feel your chest kind of vibrate. So you can tell this game is natively made. They have interactions like that. Like every time I pick it up, I can feel it in my chest. Like I know I'm picking it up from my chest, which is cool. And this game also looks fantastic on PC.
If you find out more, let me know on a secure channel like now.
I just felt getting ripped every single time. I let myself get shot on purpose because I wanted to see what it felt like, and I just got my ass kicked. That was freaking cool. Man, does it add to the intensity of this? Oh Jesus Christ! And I got no book. Oh, I felt the shit out of that. Holy shit! With the explosion or whatever the hell that. I'm gonna die. That was a terrible idea. Oh, I felt that on the back too. I gotta get used to this weapon. Oh, did I just take it out of there too? Let me try this again. There we go. That's how you read this one. Dude, that was insane. That explosion that happened because I guess he threw a grenade, felt it around my whole body. Like I said, I've had a Bhaptics suit before, but even though people talked about the fact that this only has 32 sensor points front and back, as opposed to 40 that my old one had, the intensity of this still gives you the same exact intensity with 32 as opposed to 40 from before. And I believe them. That was the most intense thing I felt when playing Bhaptics in a while. Man, that was crazy. It really adds to the immersion of these games when it's put into something that's natively made, which is super freaking cool.
Look up!
Dude, you're hitting me from behind. Get out of here.
Yup. Combat drones.
Oh, there goes the explosion again. I felt like I just died and came back to life. Dude, I'm doing terrible, but the feeling of getting hit there is crazy. I need to do a better job. That's because there's somebody throwing a freaking launching. Oh, it's this thing. Dude, that was insane. It's super cool how you feel like you're actually getting shot, so you know. So not only is it fun and adds to the immersion, but it just, you know, makes it actually work well. This is insane.
This is for military use. It's a blacklist combat. Hextex DK-101.
This guy's got a
Model with
freaking
video
rocket
transmitter.
launcher.
Also for weak.
No! Shit. I got a rocket launcher. Get out of here. Get out of here. And you can feel even when you don't get shot and that thing I just exploded, since it's surrounding in your area, you can feel it happening on your chest a little bit. It's not as intense as when you actually blow up, which is exactly how it should be. Like when I got hit by one of those nades or whatever, I felt like I was getting my ass kicked.
Took them down. Move in.
I'm in. Nothing wrong with the room.
Search it.
Looks like military supplies. They're guns. Looks brand new. Recently released.
A week ago, Blacklist convoy plane crashed. A gang member traveling on a smuggling route outside Quandet witnessed the plane crash. That was Market Cartel. They took supplies from the plane and started selling them on the black market. Things like military rations, assault rifles, grenades, etc.
Sierra 1, this is Sierra 2. The fighting broke out.
Roger that.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going back here.
A large number of armed tangos believed to be Black Fang.
Really just missed it. Why is that going so lopsided? Oh, I just felt that. He definitely threw it. He definitely threw a rocket at me. This guy. Oh, here it comes. Oh, dude, the intensity of that. Definitely elevated plane. So many of them. God damn.
Sierra 1, Blacklist heavy armor unit is moving towards you.
Heavy armor unit.
That's real. It's a heavy armor. Beetle. Gangs in special force uniforms of Blacklist.
Now we got this big boy coming. Jesus Christ. Shit. Shit. I'm terrible at aiming with this thing. No! I'm getting wrecked. Dude, he's right here. Damn it, I'm low on health.
Silenced. Raoul, any other enemies?
No more forces seen from here.
Thank God.
11. Carlos suspects that the source of the weapons traded on the black market is the plane. That's why Market Cartel was contacted.
Right. But the Blacklist was also trying to find the location of the plane.
Is this fiasco happening only because of the location of the convoy plane?
Not because of the location. In this case, it's usually what the plane was carrying.
Very nice, very nice. We got a beat, not bad. We got wrecked a few times. That was freaking intense. Those explosions really, you really feel those explosions. And you feel all the gunshots and stuff. It's really cool. Alright. Alright, so let's switch to one more. Let's go ahead and try Arizona Sunshine 2, only because that has zombies and I want to kind of feel... We're not going to play very long. I just kind of want to feel what it feels like to get a zombie biting you. So here in Arizona Sunshine 2, you actually have to go into the options and actually turn Bhaptics on. So that's something you need to do in certain games. It's not turned on by default, like, for example, Crossfire that you just saw. But you just come in here and turn this on, and boom, now you can feel the vibration that just did when it all turned on, so you know it's all working. But just keep that in mind here. Oh, here we go. My dog chilling.
That has a really pissy aftertaste. Okay,
Man, this game looks great.
this way to the gas station. Let's find patient 0.
So when you grab stuff, you can feel it on your arm that you're grabbing it with, as if you're grabbing something, which is cool. So like, as I grab like one of these, yeah, I could feel that, which is cool.
Ooh, if no one claims this, I'm taking it.
Now when you shoot, as expected, you could feel the recoil on your hand, which is awesome. Hey, what's up, guy?
Aren't you hot in all that fur?
This game is so good. And it looks freaking fantastic. We need more PCVR games to look this
You
good.
smell something?
And to work with this suit.
Hey, Fred.
Oh.
Am I disturbing you?
Kill him for me. I don't have to waste ammo. You got him. I'm gonna let this guy... I'm gonna shoot the first guy just to see. Oh, there's 2 of them. I'll shoot this guy. Cool, so that works really well, the haptic feedback. I kind of want the zombie to hit me. Oh, you can feel it on your chest. And then if you turn around, oh, you feel it on your back. That shit is crazy.
Nasty!
You could feel it, so you definitely know when you're getting hit from the back as expected and when you get hit from the front.
You think there's
Shit is
something
nuts.
behind there, buddy?
There we
Hey,
go.
buddy, bark twice if you know how to fly a 737. Proactive little
There you
guy,
go.
ain't ya?
Yeah, he
How's
knows
the
what he's
view
doing.
up there?
Holy shit.
That's a whole lot of Freds. But look, there's an opening in that building across the runway. I bet we can get in up there. Huh. How are we gonna get these stairs all the way over there?
You asking me? I don't know.
Now, how do I get this thing started?
You want me to start the airplane? Turn the key in the ignition. Yeah, sure. But like, is that telling me that you want me to go in the plane? Oh, wow, it's down here.
Hey, Fred, can you give us a ride? Don't say anything, buddy. I know I gotta get this thing started. Step on it, Freddy. Come on, bud. Step on it. What's that, boy? You want me to come up there and see what's blocking us?
Yeah, I can see it. There we go.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Nope, we're about to get hit. We're about to get... Oh,
Nothing to see here, Freddy's. Go about your business.
Boom.
Hey, make sure you drive straight, Fred. No falling asleep with the wheel down there.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Hey, don't mind us, Freddy's. Just passing through. You doing okay, buddy?
He was doing all right. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're not here to play the game right now. I just kind of wanted to feel what it feels like to get hit by a zombie and how the game actually works. But everything you do, you can tell it's natively supported because even grabbing this, you can feel it on your right hand. Now I can feel a little vibration on the right, a little subtle vibration,
buddy.
and it just adds to the haptic feedback, which is really cool. Just like it does with the gun recoil and stuff like that. It's just really, really awesome to use it that way, and it works well. In the natively supported game. So let's go ahead and switch over to the quest now and try at least one game over there to see how it works and how it gets set up. All right, guys, so here we are on the quest here. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the Bhaptics player here. So it tells you here, open quest settings, navigate to the Bluetooth menu, pairing menu, pair your haptics to the headset, then retry. Okay, so we're going to go and do exactly what it says. Now that we have the application up and there running, we're going to go to Bluetooth. We're going to go ahead and manage devices, and you can see TacSleeve Pro. They're all available to pair. So we're going to pair, and it just made a little vibration to let me know that I'm pairing with it. It's as simple as that. You pair it via Bluetooth in the setting. And you can see that it is now paired. You can see that you have the TacSuit Pro connected and 2 of the TacSleeves connected, and you can hit confirm once you're ready. And this is a little Bhaptics menu here. You can go ahead and use this application to test feedback, just like you could on the PC version. So you could ping the right one. The right one just vibrated on me. You can ping this. Now you know it's vibrating. And you could ping the left one, and now you know that's vibrating. You can control the intensity on here as well. I have the intensity up on all of them, so we'll leave it as is. And then you can see the library here. You can kind of mess with the haptic feedback, and it draws a circle. That's really cool. I just felt something going in the backpack, which is super awesome. Ooh, you could feel a punch in the front. I really like how they have these here. You can feel the hook there. Pistol recoil. There you go. Boom. Felt it. Felt getting shot. Oh, you can feel the rifle. That's crazy. That one's intense. That one's intense too, for the recoil. That one's cool because it almost feels like it's going through you, because you feel it on the front and then it feels through the back. Look at that. You can see it on the guy too. That's what it does. You could feel that slash. You could feel the drink going through my stomach. That's so interesting. Oh, definitely feel getting electrocuted everywhere. Going up in flames there. Heal up. Felt that heal up. Oh, the heartbeat's always cool. It's like thumping right here. It's super awesome. Teleporting. Like also horse riding. Rain. You can feel that subtly. And then the wind. You can feel that subtly on your chest as well. So that's super awesome. And you can feedback test any of these just like you could on that other one and just hit a dot, and now just right here is hitting. So you can make sure all the things are working, which is really nice. So that's really nice that this is all, and this is all on the PC version as well. I'm just showing it to you on the Quest because it was easier to show you in here. You can see the demo that they have on here. This is really cool that they have a demo. So I'm going to go ahead and actually show you the exhibition demo here. We're going to go ahead and load this. We're going to see what this feels like here. To start the demo, look at your left and select one of the sections. So boom. So you have all these different things that you can kind of select, and then you can kind of mess with this and feel how it feels like. Which is super cool. This one has the haptic feedback, and then the ones in the back don't have it. So you can kind of feel the difference. Like, hey, this one's got nothing, this is boring. And then they're like, hey, there's that haptic feedback I'm talking about. Same thing with this. This one's just insane. This one, you could feel it. You could feel like, because a shotgun like is meant to be more powerful, so they did it so like when you take the shot, not only do you feel it more intense on here, but your whole chest is more intense because, you know, you're rocketing just like a shotgun would be. So that's super cool. And you can see all the different ones that you can play with. You can even test melee and stuff like that with these gloves. You can feel that. So when you play boxing and stuff, you can kind of feel it right there. Boom. So that's super cool. It's super awesome. You can feel yourself getting hit. So you're shooting yourself on where you want it to shoot you, which is super awesome. I can feel it there on the back. Which is super cool. Yep, felt that everywhere. You can feel the pistol. Super awesome that they have this demo to kind of show this off, because it really does showcase what this can do, which is really fun. So yeah, and the tactic glove is, I don't have the gloves. The gloves are the ones that you actually put on. There's not a lot of games that support that. I think there's like 4 or 5, so not something I'm willing to dive into yet, but if they get more game support, you know, adding the gloves would be even crazier, because then you could touch things and feel it with your fingers. But they need more support for that for me to care about that right now. And here you can see all the experiences that they have on here. So these are all the ones that you can see. You can filter all of them on the Quest or Steam if you want to. But obviously we're on the Quest right now. You can filter it by device like usual. But you can see 115 different games on the Quest are currently supported, which is much better than the way it was before. Native games that you don't have to do anything, there's 109. So most of them are native. And there's 6 of them that are, you know, VR chat you need to do something for. Echo VR doesn't even exist anymore, unfortunately. And then you got a couple of Dooms and stuff. But majority of these are going to be natively supported, which is obviously awesome. It makes things, you know, easier to actually play. All right, so we're here with Pavlov, and this is another one that you have to sometimes, like I talked about before, go into the settings. You can see here under General Bhaptics Tacsuit, select to generate Bhaptics Tacsuit events. So there you go. We're not going to go online just because it's easier for me to talk to you guys with bots, just because we're not going to play a full entire game. But you can see we're here. We're going to start Team Deathmatch. We will do normal. Let's see, which one do we want to do? Let's go ahead and go to the Carnival. Sure, let's do it. Alright, so here we are at the Carnival. Weapon in hand. Oh, there's the haptics in play. You can feel the haptics when you're shooting the gun on the arm and the vest as well, because you can feel the recoil on both. Let's see. And this is powerful, so you definitely feel the recoil. It's not a pistol, that's for sure. But yeah, you didn't have to do anything else. I mean, you run the Bhaptics player that I showed you before just to test things, but you don't have to obviously run the games from there or do anything. You just close that out, and then when you start a native game, as long as you've paired the Bhaptics suit before via Bluetooth, like I showed you in the settings, even though it's going to show disconnected when it's not being used, as soon as you start up a game, as long as it's all turned on, it will automatically pair again and be ready to go. I see you, my dude. He's on my team, right? Because we played Team Deathmatch, yeah. Otherwise, he'd be red. Or maybe not. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I felt that. Oh, blown up. Oh, I got no weapon. And I'm dead. Got shot. Felt those shots, though. You get a new weapon every time you spawn, which is fun. Damn it. Give me this. This is easier to mess with. Where'd he go? Wrecked. Wrecked. Annihilated. Let's try this assault rifle out. Nice roller coaster over there. I like this map. I haven't played this map before. Boom. If you get shot, like you can feel it. Yeah, I can feel that. You can definitely feel that. Oh, we got an AK-47. Come on now. We'll do one more round here. And I think that kind of gives you guys an idea of all the different games that you can play. Like I said, there's over 100 games on the Quest. And a bunch of games on PC. And they're all really easy to work now. And like I said, when I first got this, you know, Bhaptics Tacsuit, there was hardly any native Quest games. Now we're over 100. They just need to make sure that they get the big games when they come out. Like Contractor Showdown, I can't believe. The original Contractors had it. I don't know how Contractor Showdown doesn't have it still. They need to make sure they get the big games. But it just makes it much more fun to play. Because you get all that haptic feedback as if you're really holding a gun. And when you get shot and when you heal up and stuff like that in those games, it all natively works. All they really need to do is just keep getting more games. I know that's an easy thing to say, but that's really all it is. I mean, it seems most FPS games always add it. Oh, shit. It seems most... I'm getting shot because I feel it. It seems most FPS games do have it. With the exception of Showdown, which is the most popular one. But regular Contractors has it. This has it. Breachers has it. But yeah, this feels great. I don't want to bore you guys sitting here watching me play this for too long, but you guys get the idea. Oh, I'm getting shot from behind. That's the other thing too, is that like when you feel the shots, you know where they're coming from because you're wearing a haptic suit, so it kind of gives you a slight advantage. Sometimes I knew I was coming from behind me because I felt the shots hitting my back, which is cool. So let's go ahead and go to the give you guys my final impressions and review of this thing after playing with this for some time. All right, guys, so there you go. That's some gameplay on some of the Bhaptics stuff that we're trying here with the new Tacsuit Pro. Really, really fantastic stuff, in my opinion. This is so much better than the original version that I had for a few reasons. One, this feels more comfortable. It feels more premium with the fact that this is all kind of suited into my body here. And, you know, has a nice zipper, has a nice little rubber membrane in the front. These arm things are a lot smaller, so they're a lot easier to put on and take off. They're more comfortable. This is also a little bit lighter weight as well, which makes it, you know, a little bit more comfortable to wear. But the most important thing is, of course, the fact that the haptic feedback, even though this only has 32 motors in it, as opposed to my original one that had 40, and a lot of people were like, oh, it's a downgrade, it's a downgrade. Well, it's not, because it feels even better than my original one did, even though it has less motors. The haptic feedback is not only stronger than my original one, but it's more like in tune to what's actually happening. Like when the explosion happens, I could feel it. With the heartbeat, I feel it pumping over here. You know, it made more sense. I think going down to 32 motors and feeling it like this, I don't think you need any more just to have a number on the box. And let them, you know, decrease the weight. It also let them add this little dial here, which in my opinion is awesome, because then you could easily adjust the haptic feedback intensity, and you could easily turn it on and off, because back in the day it used to be on the back, and that was always annoying to turn on and off. So now it's really easy. You got the on and off on these right here in the front, and then this right here in the front as well. And you got the colors on it, so you know what it's doing, whether it's in pairing mode, whether it's in the audio haptic mode, or whatever the case may be. All the native stuff is fantastic. Like I talked about, the fact that there's over 100 games in the Quest that are natively supported is now awesome. The fact that there's tons of over 100 on, I think it's over 200 on the PC with either mods or natively supported is fantastic. And really elevates it. And they do keep coming out with games. You know, usually they release like 2 or so a month, it seems like, or at least that's what I've seen the cadence be. But I'm really hoping that they, you know, somehow get people to create this for when games initially come out. Because I want to make reviews for games when they come out for you guys. And for the games that are going to have Bhaptics Tacsuit integration, I'd love to review it with the Bhaptics Tacsuit, because that's how I want to play it. But these games need to come out with the Bhaptic integration on day one for us to be able to do that. But I'm excited to, you know, I will definitely do reviews. The next one will be Vendetta Forever on the Quest, using the Bhaptics Tacsuit, not only reviewing the game, but also looking at the integration of the Bhaptics and stuff like that. And I'll be doing that in the future, because this is a lot of fun to use when there's games out there that make sense to do it in. And for shooting games and stuff like that, this thing is awesome. And, you know, using it on the Quest natively with no wires and stuff like that is freaking awesome. Using it on the PC with no wires. Again, you could use the audio haptic profile. I did try one game on the PC wirelessly that I did the audio haptic feedback. It works exactly like you probably expect it to in your mind. It doesn't have any way to know, you know, what to hit you with. So it's just using the audio of the game and kind of manipulating the suit in that way. And the audio profiles that people have built in the community that I showed you guys in the application do help, because then it knows the intensity of when to do things and what to make you feel because of the way it works. So there is some intensity there, but it's not going to be anywhere near as precise as when you're playing a native VR game that's built for this thing. But it is nice to have, and it is fun, and people do use it. And it's definitely better than nothing. And I'm not saying I won't ever use it in the audio haptic profile again. Like I said, it's fun, and I'm glad to have it because there may be some games I want to use it in. Like, for example, Beat Saber on the PC has that mod support. But if you don't want to go through all that modding support and stuff like that on Beat Saber, and you just want to play the native version, because for me, I play the native version on Beat Saber on Quest, and then I play the one with all my crazy mods on the PC, which is what you guys saw. So, you know, it's awesome that I can use the audio haptic feedback connected directly to the Quest via the audio jack and still play Beat Saber and still get kind of, you know, feel like I'm in the music. Is it as good as the one on PC? No, because the one on PC has, you can feel every slash in your hand, like I talked about during the gameplay. And on the when you're playing it on the Quest with just the audio profile, you're just feeling the music all over you, like things vibrating in certain directions and stuff. So it's not the same. It is cool, and it is better than nothing, like I said. And don't forget, this works on Quest, it works on PC and PlayStation VR 2 using the mobile app as well. We haven't tested the PSVR 2 on here, but we will be doing it in the future, in a future video and stuff like that. There's definitely not as many games on the PlayStation VR 2 because the library there is obviously much smaller, but there are some games on there, and we'll talk about those in a future video. And when you charge this up, you know, you get about 8 to 12 hours of battery life, depending on what's actually happening there, which is, you know, really good. The battery life is better than the one I originally had, which used to last 4 hours. So the battery life has also gotten an increase from the other version that I had before, which is obviously nice to see. But yeah, overall, I'm really, really impressed with this. I'm really happy that I got this. I can't wait to do more videos with you guys for this when I review games from now on, showing off the Bhaptics when they actually integrate it. Guys, if you guys are listening, Bhaptics out there, make sure that you guys are actually getting game developers to put this in your games, because the hardware is great. We need the software. We need people to create the mods. If there is no native integration, at least have mods working. Like Contractor Showdown needs a native mod, or it needs to be native or mod right now on the Quest and PC. But keep doing what you're doing. Keep pushing these developers to do whatever they need to do to get these games on here, because the hardware is great, and I'm having a blast. So if you guys have any questions about anything you guys have seen in today's video, as always, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.